Hi friends. So welcome to this week's flow. We're doing back bends and twists. As always, if you've got a tight and strong lower back, it might be sensitive to back bends and they might be painful. So take it easy, scale it back. If your back is absolutely fine, scale it up, get as bendy as you like. Now there's a great quote I want to start this practice with today. It's by Wayne Dyer and it's really speaking to me right now. He says, if you're going to follow your bliss and make a difference in the world, you'll soon learn that you can't follow the herd. That speaks to me so much right now. I've got this project coming up called La Femme. It's by women for women, and it's certainly not following the herd. So yeah, this really speaks to me, really helpful. All right then, let's crack on. Here's my microphone. I'm going to put it out of the way so it doesn't crackle all the time. All right. Let's start with breath. So if you're tired, lay down. Otherwise, you've got a choice. Lay down or sit up. I'm going to sit up like for this one because I'm not tired. I say that because if you're tired, I did have somebody fall down because they fell asleep while they were breathing because it was relaxing to them. So that's why I say sit up or lay down sometimes. All right. Very simple. We just double the exhale count. Super calming, brings you into your body. And just it's easy to remember if you need to calm yourself down at any time, just double your exhale count. We're going to do 3 and 6. But first, close your eyes. Take a roll of your shoulders if you're sitting up. Relax everything. Take a deep breath into your tummy. Sigh the day away. If it's the end of the day, that is. Take another breath. Let go of any tension. And one more. Let it go. Now breathe in for 3, 2, 1, and out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 3. Out for 6. 3 counts in. 6 out. 3 in, 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 6 out. Last one, 3 in, 6 out. Now find a nice smooth rhythm with your breath, in and out. If the quote speaks to you, just keep it with you. If you're going to follow your bliss and make a difference in the world, you'll soon learn that you can't follow the herd. And that can be really uncomfortable. Go it alone. Take another breath. Let it go. Now come to child's pose. So if you're on your back, take your time to get here. You might hug your knees in first. Just take your time. Once you're here, take your knees really wide, let your chest melt down between your knees. Already starting to open up your upper spine with your chest lower than your hips. Now reach your right arm up, thread it under. Your left hand might be a pillow, or you might push the floor away with your left hand. So you're twisting deeper, like you're turning your chest off to the side. Unthread the right arm and switch. Left arm high, left arm under. Maybe twist deeper by pushing your right hand down. Unthread the arm, reach up, and then place your hands on the floor. Come into your down dog straight away. Just press one heel down and the next. Open up your calves. Lift your heels, drop your knees, grab your blocks. Place your blocks behind your feet. They can be high or medium. I've got my fingers over the front end for a long camel. So squeeze your glutes on to open your hip flexors in front. Push your hips forward, your lower ribs forward, your chest up. You're stretching out your shoulder tendons. And of course, opening up your back. Option to tilt your head back if you like. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. And now sit back, and for your cat pose, push your hands onto the floor, into the floor. Round your back, tuck your tailbone, really push your upper back to the ceiling. Let's go again. Long camel. Hands to blocks, push hips forward, lift chest high, stretching shoulder tendons. Take a seat, hands to the front, round. Move around a bit here if you like. All right, a little bit of wake up for your core. Grab your blocks, place them next to your shins. Push down strongly, hardly any weight in your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blocks out of the way. Back to down dog. Lift your right leg high. Knee to the sky, scorpion tail, like you're trying to touch the ceiling with your knee. Stay here, or if you like, take a one-arm wheel, your flip dog. So think wheel, your feet are flat, you're lifting both hip bones to the ceiling. Working into this left shoulder. And then take 5 counts on one foot and one hand to get to low lunge. 5, start to move the right foot in the air. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the back knee, reach up. If you like, you could pistol grip your hands. If possible, reach back. So already you're coming into a back bend here. Push your chest forward. Try not to squash the back, always. Don't collapse into the front leg. Little resistance into the foot. And then half Hanumanasana, half splits. Pull these toes back so you're getting into your calves, the back of your knee. You can hold your blocks if they help you to straighten the leg here. Just bow down. Bend the knee, 3-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Half pigeon, right knee to the right side of the mat, bow down, just opening your glutes and hip a little here. Don't get comfy though. Curl the back toes under, knee to nose, high plank, low plank, shoulders elbow height, pause here. It's okay to be on your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, down dog, left leg high. Turn your hips, scorpion tail, like you're trying to touch the knee to the ceiling, and your right buttocks with the left foot. Heel. Stay here or flip. Remember, it's a one-arm wheel, so your feet are flat, your toes are next to each other in one straight line. One arm back bend. Alright, side plank the right foot. Come to your low lunge for 5. Start to move the foot. 4. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. Drop the back knee, reach up. Option to pistol grip your hands, point back. So we want every movement to have meaning. Not just throwing our body around. Building strength in everything. Strength, flexibility, stamina. Alright, straighten the front leg, pull your toes back, bow down. Bend your front knee, sweep your left leg to the sky. Half pigeon. Left knee to the left edge. A moment here, so bow down. Feel that left hip opening up. Curl your back toes under. Push the floor away, bring your knee to your nose, then come to high plank. Then low plank, chaturanga, shoulders elbow height. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step or hop yourself to the front of the mat. We'll take a little ragdoll on arrival. Feet hip width, hold your elbows, bounce, or sway, or both. Deep breath. Fingertips to the floor, shuffle your feet in, a bit closer. Bend your knees, roll yourself to stand. Arms sweep high. Palms join at heart center, close your eyes. So either set your own intention or a reminder of our quote. If you're going to follow your bliss and make a difference in the world, you'll soon learn that you can't follow the herd. That's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to take courage, but if your heart is pulling you in that direction, it is so damn worth it. And not only you will benefit, but other people will as well. So take a deep breath. Let it go. Open your eyes, arms sweep up, fill up your lungs, join your palms and bow. Uttanasana. Half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back glutes squeeze on. It's a deadlift. High plank chaturanga, shoulders elbow height. Pause. All the way down, cobra. Chest pulls forward, shoulders back. Squeeze on your glutes so you don't squash your back. And then to your high plank, down dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Lift your heels, knees bend, step or hop to the front. Halfway lift, deadlift. Head to shins, take your bow. Inhale, rise, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Vinyasa, float to low plank if you want, otherwise step to high. Push up or back bend. So again, cobra like we just did. Up dog, legs lifted, thighs on, arms straight. But again, it's a back bend. My back doesn't love these. So push up if you like. Down dog. Heels lift, knees bend, step or hop forward. Half lift. Fold down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Half lift. Vinyasa. Back bend or push up. Down dog, hips up. Lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Crescent, arms to the sky. We want your hips at knee level, front knee level. So if your hips are like right up here, your stance is too short. Just slide the back foot back. Push your back heel back, you're getting into these hip flexors. Of course, if you're injured, modify. Now bring your left hand to the floor or a block, right arm to the sky, look up if you can, keep the back leg really straight and active. Twist in your low lunge. Sweep your right arm back, both arms forward and up, crescent. Sink a bit lower. Another breath in. Same thing. Left hand down, right arm up, take a breath. Crescent lunge. Back heel down, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Back toes face sideways, front toes and knee face the front of your mat. So you're opening up the inside of the leg, strengthening the outer edge of the leg, so nothing's curling inward. Straighten the front leg, lean forward over the toes, Trikonasana. I've got my fingertips on the floor. You can have your palm on the floor if you want, or hold a block, or float the hand and push it against the shin to use your obliques more. Well, to use your obliques, otherwise you're stretching them. Your choice. But again, straight line, shoulders over the front leg. Everything's got a meaning, everything's got purpose. Nothing is just sloppy. Your breath, super full. Reach forward if you can. So you're opening up out of the left hip along the left side. But make sure you're not sticking your bottom out and chest comes forward. You're in a straight line. Now bend the front knee deeply, reverse your warrior. Reach your right arm back. We're getting into this right side as you lunge. Hands to the floor. We flow. High plank, low, back bend or push up, down dog. Left leg high, lunge, crescent, sit lower. Push the heel back, but it's still off the floor. Huge breaths. We twist. Right hand down, look up at the left hand. If you can look up, back leg is straight, it's not collapsing. If you need the back knee down, that's okay. Otherwise, it's really working for you. Now, I'm a fan of making sure your neck is comfortable, so you don't have to look up. Crescent, both arms up. Sink lower. Take a breath. And now once again into that twist. Right hand down, left arm up, take a breath. Both arms up, crescent. Back heel down, warrior 2. Lining up the toes, back toes sideways, front toes forward, same with the knee. Sink deeper. So you know we're really particular on the alignment this first round. Trikonasana, triangle, front leg straight, reach over the toes. Your choice, hover the hand or hold something. Maybe the top arm reaches forward, but not if it takes you out of the straight line. If it does, keep reaching up. Bend your front knee a lot, reverse your warrior. Take another breath in here, and then hands to the floor, high to low plank. Push up or back bend, one deep breath. Downward facing dog. Right leg high, low lunge. Crescent arms reach. Exhale, twist, left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Warrior 2. Straight front leg, reach forward. Triangle. Maybe top arm reaches forward, hold. Bend the knee, reverse. Hands to the floor to flow. Slow motion, high to low. Back bend, push up to breathe in. Down dog. Left leg high. Lunge. Crescent. Twist, left arm up. Reach up, crescent. Twist, left arm up. Crescent, warrior two. Front leg straight, lean forward, Trikonasana. Top arm forward maybe. Bend the front knee, reverse, left arm back. Hands to floor, high to low. Back bend, push up. Down dog. Right leg high. Step through. Arms reach. Exhale, twist. Right arm up. Reach up. Twist. Reach. Warrior two. Front leg straight, reach forward. Trikonasana. Bend the knee, reverse. Hands to the floor, we flow. Push up, back bend. Down dog. Left leg high. Lunge. Reach to the sky. Twist. Left arm up. Crescent, reach up. Twist, nice and controlled. Inhale, both arms. Warrior two. Straight front leg. Set it up. Trikonasana. Maybe reach. Bend the knee, reverse. Hands to the floor to flow. High to low. Arms touch ribs here. Push up or back bend. Downward facing. Hop to the center of your mat. Take a seat. Feet together, knees wide. Grab your blocks. Bring them next to you. Either interlace your fingers over your toes, Baddha Konasana, or reach forward, whatever you can manage. 3 breaths into your tummy. Rise up. Cross your legs. Blocks next to your thighs, touching your thighs. Lift your bottom. If you want to try, you can lift your feet as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do that again, just to make sure your core is really on. If you like, I'm going to face you. You could come to lotus if you want to put your feet on top of your legs. Otherwise, lift your bottom or lift everything. See what you can do more than you think most of the time. All right, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't get stuck on doing this with the legs. Just lift your bottom if you can't do anything else that's still really worthwhile. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. Blocks out of the way, or close enough to reach if you're using blocks a lot, that's fine. Alrighty, down dog. Vinyasa on the way if you're a gangster. Right leg to the sky, knee to the ceiling, scorpion. Stay here or one arm wheel, flip dog. Take a breath. Make your way to low lunge for 5. One hand and one foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back heel down, grab a block on the right side. Long stance. Left arm up. Stay here, this is kind of a little back bend. If you can hold the foot, go for it. If you can't, I would like you to clasp, interlace your fingers behind you. Push your chest forward, like this. If you can't reach your foot. So don't worry if you can't reach your foot, just do that. If you can reach your foot, you're here. Maybe your right arm reaches up. You can even turn the toes the other way. Come into more of a back bend. You can even, and I really like this version, interlace your fingers around the back ankle or foot. Push your chest forward. So of course you can come into a massive back bend and touch the foot to the floor. My back would not like me at all if I did that. This is enough for me. All right, push chest forward, kick foot back, or any of those like 5 variations I just gave you for another breath. And now let it go. Straighten the front leg. Again, half splits is plenty. If you want more, slide the foot forward, full splits. You can even put a block under the front leg for support. I don't like to overdo the hamstring, so a block under is plenty for me. So with that quote, if you're going to follow your bliss and make a difference in the world, you'll soon learn that you can't follow the herd. Every time I create something different, it's normally not following the herd, and I go through a little bit of anxiety. With this next project that I'm about to do, La Femme, it was so out of my comfort zone for many, many reasons. And the panic attacks, oh my gosh, they're gone now, but change is not comfortable. So if you never get uncomfortable, then you're possibly never changing. And if you're doing something really out of your comfort zone, you might have anxiety, you might have panic attacks for a while. They'll go away, but if you're not following the herd especially, and you're going to do something that other people see in the world, you just embrace the panic attacks. They're coming for you. But that means there's big growth. Massive growth on the other side, it's worth it. And it's lovely when they go away. Okay, come out of that, 3-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Vinyasa, high to low plank. Down dog. Left leg high. Turn your hips, scorpion, stay here or flip. Five counts to low lunge. 5, 4, 3. Notice if you just give up. 2, and go back and try again. 1. Okay, back knee down. Start with a block. If you can't grab the foot, fingers, interlace fingers behind you. Otherwise, right arm up, grab the foot. This is enough. Stay here if you like. Or left arm up as well. Reach back if you want to add the back bend there. You can even take your head way back if you like. Or again, interlace fingers behind or around the foot or ankle. You can start to kick back, push your chest forward. That's a bit deep for me, that just there. I'll stop here. Notice how you're breathing. Keep it very full. Half Hanumanasana, half split, fold. Stay here or full splits. So even though I can easily do full splits, I don't like to, because eventually I tend to get yoga bum, where it's the tendons start to rip away from the bone in the bum. Yogis do that a lot, because they overdo their 3-legged dogs, they overdo all the hamstring stretches in yoga. And that takes a very long time to heal, because it's not muscle, it's tendon. A lot of people, when they get yogi bum, they think it's tight and they've got to stretch it. No, it's the worst thing you can do. You've got to stop stretching it so much until it eventually heals. Take another breath. Bend the front knee. 3-legged dog, left leg up and back. Vinyasa, high plank to low. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg to the sky. Lunge, we're back into our flow. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist, right arm up. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. Stay here or side plank the back foot, so come to the outer edge. Take a floating side plank if you want to try, it's fun. Crescent lunge, both arms high. Warrior two. Straight front leg, lean forward. Trikonasana, maybe reach forward. Any arm variation now. If you want to try, you could try to bind here. The front leg straight. Make sure you don't stick out your bottom. Keep your shoulders over the front leg. I'm just trying to find a comfortable position for my neck here. I think it's here. Take another breath. Reverse your warrior. Hands to the floor. We flow high to low. Downward facing. Left leg high. Lunge. Crescent, reach up. Twist, left arm up. Crescent, twist, stay here, or floating side plank, left leg back. I like to look down here. Some people love to look up. You can do that if you want to. Crescent, both arms high. Warrior two. Front leg straight, lean forward, triangle. Option to bind, but with both legs still straight and shoulders stacked over the front leg. Reverse your warrior, take your time to get out of that. Hands to the floor, we float. Down dog, last round. A little more colorful as always. Lift the right leg, lunge and reach to crescent. Twist, right arm up, stay here, or kick the right leg back, take a breath. Crescent lunge. Reach. Again, twist. Stay or kick the leg back. Maybe a wild thing, your left leg will stay straight. You're opening the right side. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Trikonasana triangle. Any arm variation, maybe to bind. If you want a massive challenge, you can try to stand in this bind, but you'll be lifting the back leg, the one that you're not hugging. A lot of people try to come into bird of paradise here. It's not wrong, but this bind is like a bound half moon, where you're binding that bottom leg. Might be easier if I don't talk constantly. Deep breaths. Reverse your warrior. That was a lot. Now let's come to low lunge and pause. Heel toe your right foot to the very right edge. Step your back foot a little closer and over to the other side. Straighten both legs. Grab your block. Touch the block to the right foot inside. Left hand down, right arm up. This is your twisted triangle pose. Revolve Trikonasana. Both legs are straight, they're wide, your feet are wide, the back heel is down, and you're really rinsing down this right side. If you don't need a block, that's fine, but keep your legs straight and both feet flat. Maybe the hand goes outside the foot if you're super flexible. Look wherever you want to look. Now that you're here, pull your right hip back and your left hip forward a bit more so it gets juicier. Breathe calmly, stretching out the outer edge of the leg, your hamstrings, your nerves running down the leg, even into the back, even into your lats. There's a lot lot going on here. Okay. Three-legged dog. Vinyasa, high to low plank. Push up, back bend, down dog, left leg to the sky. Step forward, crescent, arms sweep up, your last side. Twist, left arm up, stay here, or floating side plank. Crescent. Twisted lunge, or floating side plank. Stay or wild thing from your side plank if you're in it. Back into your crescent lunge. Warrior two, back, heel down. Front leg straight, reach forward, triangle. Option to take your triangle, your bound triangle, so keep the legs straight, shoulders over leg. Maybe stand in the bind, but you're lifting the unbound leg. Reverse your warrior. Let's meet in low lunge to pause. Heel toe your left foot to the very left edge, step your back foot closer, take it to the other side. The block touches the inside of your left foot or your right thumb does. Twist. So if you can't keep your legs straight and the back heel down, if you can't pull this hip back, then make sure you're using a block. Vinyasa, three-legged dog. High to low. Back bend, push up. Downward facing. Straight into high plank. We lower down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm parallel to the front of the mat. Grab the left foot with your left hand. This is a back bend. You can stay right here. You can even go lower. So if this is enough, just stay. If you want a bit more, you can keep the foot away. It's going to stretch out the shoulder. If you want a bit more, right fingertips on the floor out in front. This is enough for me. I really like this. I used to go way harder than this, but when you do 6 or more hours of yoga a day, eventually it gets too much. So this is enough. If you want to take it more, you can lift this leg you're holding. You can lift the other leg as well. You could lift this front arm, but this is plenty for me now. 3 breaths. Maybe you'll close your eyes. Other side, left forearm parallel. Grab your right foot with the right hand, stay here. Or kick back. Fingertips off the mat. Eyes closed. Ramp up your breath. Remember our quote, if you're going to follow your bliss and make a difference in the world, you'll soon learn that you can't follow the herd. Right, let's go to child's pose. So you can have knees wide, reach forward. You can have knees together, reach back. You could rock your hips side to side, that feels quite nice. Now if you like, lay on your back for your shoulder stand or hips on the block, or just put your feet up the wall. If you're familiar with headstand, go for it. Use a wall for headstand if you're not super confident. Round your back. So with headstand, I like to take a child's pose, and then I like to take halasana plow to get into the neck and spine. So feel free to do the same if you've just come out of a headstand, or you might already be here. If you can't get here, that's totally fine. Just lay on your back and cuddle your knees to your chest. That's absolutely fine. You're still rounding your back, it's still relaxing. This feels amazing to me. Like when I walk my feet way back, I get right into the neck and all down the spine. But we're all very different. So this may not feel good to you. You may not be able to get here, that's okay too. Now just roll down, take a happy baby. I was going to take you through a few more poses, but I decided not to. I've had enough. That's enough. But let's take another twist. Knees together, arms wide. You can go left, you can take any twist you want. Just relax your body and close your eyes. Back to center, other side. So, as you may know, I've got another Breathwork event coming up that's live, August 26th. I'm going to video it again, so if you always miss my events but you want the Breathwork journey, send me a message, because I can send you the video. And Project with Fem is kicking off on August 19th. I haven't explained what that is yet, it's a bit of a secret. But it's a project by women for women. Should be very inspirational and a little bit naughty. So keep tuning in. I keep mentioning it on Instagram, so just check out Instagram for that. come into your most comfy Shavasana. Mine is always blocks under calves. I'm going to leave you here, remember, so make sure you give yourself a good 5 minutes. Enjoy the music if you're playing my playlist. Take a deep breath. Sigh it away. One more time, an inspiration from Wayne Dyer tonight. If you're going to follow your bliss and make a difference in the world, you will soon learn that you can't follow the herd. And I know for sure it's uncomfortable, it takes courage, but that's where our growth is. One more breath. Let it go. Your Shavasana.